everybody, welcome to a Cricut craft tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make this really cool wine glass paw print flag thing that several of you in one of my Facebook groups have been asking how to make. This should hopefully teach you too how you can take pieces and parts of other things to make what you want. So the first thing I need to do is go to Google and I need to look up a wine glass. So I'm just going to look up wine glass clip art. And all I need to do is just look in my images here, and I can find any wine glass I like. I'm going to do something kind of simple. I like this one. He works. So all we're going to do is click Save Image As. I'm going to save it into my Cricut folder. I'm just going to save it as wine glass or wine. So we're going to go over to our canvas, and let me zoom back in on this a little bit for you so you guys can see this better. I'm going to go ahead and click Upload. Get rid of this, we don't need that. We're going to upload an image, and I'm going to click Browse. I'm going to go to my Cricut folder, and I'm just going to find my wine glass, which will be way down here because I saved it as wine. And you can see that it's loaded this way. So I'm just going to click Simple because it's really an easy image. And all I'm going to do is just erase all of the negative space by clicking on it. And this one was really easy, so it only took me a second. So click Continue. We're going to save it as a cut image, so save that. You're going to click on the grayed out one. I already have a paw print in my upload, so I don't need to upload another one. But if you don't, you can just do it the same way you did the wine glass. So all I'm going to do is click over here and insert my image. And I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit right now. And I'm going to change it to red for now so I can see it. And I'm going to make it quite a bit smaller. And all I'm going to do with this is duplicate it a couple of times. And the image that we took the idea from has, let me count because I did save the picture. 1, 2, 3. It has 8 wine glasses in the longest stripes. So let me make sure I have 8. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to do 7 and 8. And all I'm going to do is right now, I'm just going to go ahead and line them all up, so that I can just duplicate the line one time. And that way I don't have to sit there and try to duplicate it and do this line more than once, because what a pain. So we're just going to line them up, and you guys can use your grid lines to do this and eyeball it. And you might need to scroll down a little bit just because it gets a little bit long. And we can resize our line after we've put it all together. Down a little bit more here. And our last one. Perfect. So there is our line of wine glasses, and they have 3 lines of 8. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is select my entire line. And to do this, I'm going to draw a square around the entire thing. So just left click, hold it down, and you can draw a square. I'm going to go ahead and attach it so nothing moves, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to duplicate it 3 times. So I should have, oops, I duplicated it 1 too many, sorry about that. So that'll give us our 3 big lines. Now I'm going to duplicate this bad boy 1 more time, maybe 2 more, because all we're going to need to do now is take these ones and cut them in half. The beauty with that is I don't have to try to line up 4 again. So we're going to use our slice feature, and the beauty of slice is that you can actually slice just 4 off. So what I'm going to do is make a square, and all I'm going to do is make sure that my square covers 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, so we just need it to cover 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it so I can make it long, and all I'm going to do is just pull it down a little bit so that it covers all the wine glasses. I'm going to select the wine glasses and the square. Ooh, and it won't do that. Huh. You need to make your wine glasses one piece. I did forget that. So make sure that you take your line of wine glasses and weld them. This is why when you're going to use weld, because it'll make that one piece, and then we're just going to go ahead and slice. This will give us rows of 4. So we don't need the big square anymore. We don't need this, and we actually technically don't need this because we can just duplicate our row of 4 again if we want. Now I did miss a little spot when I sliced, so It's not that noticeable on the bottom of it, so I'm going to go ahead and just take a circle because it'll be easier to squish it in there. I'm going to unlock my circle. And actually what I might just end up doing, you know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to get rid of this one. And I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this guy because we only need him 4 times. So we'll just duplicate him. And I'm going to scroll down here so I can line them up with these guys. And I might need to move them a little further apart, but for now, we'll just do this so we can get an idea. Yeah, I think I might need to move them a little further apart. But as you guys can see, this is pretty easy. If you guys see something online that you like, I think it's much more rewarding if you design it yourself. So obviously we really liked this wine shirt, and it was really cute, don't get me wrong. But why pay for an SVG if you don't have to, when you could just design it yourself? So I'm going to go ahead and move all these over just a hair, just to give them a little bit more space in between them. I kind of like it a little more spaced out. Oops. And for this, I like to look at the bottoms of my glasses on the bottom on this row, just so I get a better idea of how well they're lined up. So I think that looks pretty good. So now the next thing that we need is our square to go in this empty hole. So just get a square. And I'm going to go ahead and unlock my square. And I'm just going to make it the right size to go in this spot. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it blue just so we can get a better look at it. So just make it blue. Make it a little bit bigger. Whoops. And then I clicked on the wrong thing. Go back to my canvas. Sorry about that. I think I can go just a little wider. Okay. So now we need to get these paw prints in here. This part is pretty easy as well. So we're just going to go back to my uploads and I'm going to find my paw print. Like I said, I've uploaded a paw print like a billion times. So I'm not going to go ahead and just use, I'm not going to re-upload. See, there's a paw print right there. So let's go ahead and insert that image. And for this one, we're going to need to make him way, way smaller. Oops. Way smaller. And I'm going to see how many paw prints they have. So 1, 2, 3. It looks like they do 4 and 3. Now again, we don't have to make this exact like they had theirs, but it's all up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to white just so I can see it better. And I'm going to duplicate him a couple times. I'm just going to duplicate him 4 times right now. And this way I can just get an idea of where I need to put them. Because you'll see in a minute how we're going to do this without having to sit there and weld all of these. We can just attach them. It'll be so much easier. Alright, I think that looks pretty well spaced. So then I'm just going to duplicate it 3 times. And they have theirs kind of lined up between the other ones. So, like this, and like this. And then we're going to duplicate it 4 times. This part's just kind of personal preference, how you want to duplicate them. You can do them all at once. You can do them row by row like I am. It just, however you guys want to do it. I missed one, so let's go ahead and duplicate him again. And then I need 3 more for this row. So for this, I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be exact, especially if you're putting this on a shirt, because as you move around, nobody's going to notice if these aren't 100% lined up. Because if somebody's staring at you that hard, you might have other problems. I need 1 more for this row. I apologize, my cat is in here annoying my dog. And then 1, 2, 3. Now the shirt had 5 rows. I think I'm only going to fit just these 4. It had 5 rows of 4. I think I'm only going to end up fitting 4 rows of 4. And you guys can fix it if you want. I don't really care one way or the other on mine design. So I'm just going to duplicate. I need 1 more paw print. Stick him over here in the corner. So if we go to click make it right now, it's going to try to cut all of these little white paws out. And we don't want it to do that individually. So we're going to draw a square around the whole thing, just like that. And all we have to do is click attach. Now, yes, I know it turned all the paw prints blue, and that's okay. We have to weed them out anyways so that we can see the white design of the shirt through. So now all we have to do is go ahead and click Make It, and you'll see that it's going to give us our paw print and our wine glasses. Now, I made mine a little bit smaller. I'm going to make it a bit bigger for you guys because it's a little bit small. And you guys can resize this depending on what you're putting it on. I'm literally just making this for the video, so I have no idea what is going on. So I'm going to go ahead and click Make It. We're going to cut it out so you guys can see it all done. Alright, we're ready to cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and hit continue on the screen. I do have it set to vinyl. Make sure that you have this set correctly. I'm using Oracle 651. We're going to go ahead and load our mat. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the CRICUT button. This is going to cut out, obviously, the blue square. And it's going to cut out all the little paw prints. Alright, we are ready for the red. Now this is going to take a little while because there's so many. So we're going to go ahead and let that cut, and I'll let you guys watch. I had one glass go a little rogue on me, so I could simply fix that by just cutting out one new glass and placing it there. But since this is just for a tutorial, I'm not going to waste my vinyl. But you guys see how easy and quick it was to really weed this and build this and make this. You guys can do this with all sorts of things. Now, I will say I should have probably attached my wine glasses. I didn't, and it saved me a lot of vinyl, but now I'm going to have to cut them and then place them all individually in their lines. If you were doing HTV, you do want to make sure that you mirror your image. Otherwise, you're going to have to kind of cut it and flip it around. But super easy to design your own stuff. If you guys see stuff on the internet that you want to make, it's just a lot better to make it yourself rather than waste your money and spend it, on something that you could easily kind of make your own. If you guys have any questions, make sure you do leave those below. I'm happy to always answer those. I answer them as quickly as I can. I make new videos all the time. If you want to see a tutorial for something, please let me know. I'm always happy to make them for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time, and have a great day.